So our brand new Toyota Corolla pulls into the pit lane, and we get ready to go now for race 1 of the BMW M Performance Racing Series. And of course, with this category, it's classes D and E that race on their own for the very first time. Looking out for Jaco Storm and Nicholas Habs to go at it at the front end, but we'll be keeping an eye on the battles as well for Class E a bit further back in the pack.
Yep, it's super exciting today. We have approximately 15 BMWs that have signed up for today, 50 that is, obviously in different classes, and it's fantastic to have them on board. We've got a wonderful relationship with them. Tyres are performing well. We're very happy to be associated with the BMW.
Over the 30-degree Celsius ambient temperature,
yep.
Big concern.
It's a big concern. It's. I think the temperature's not quite where it's going to be yet. I think it's still getting warmer today. So I think the guys are going to have to be really careful and monitor those tyre pressures as they go along into the next races. I think the most exciting part about this is the number of vehicles we have on the track. It really does make for exciting, entertaining racing, and it's so super to see them, everybody back here for this year, for 2023, the first regional extreme festival, and this is what we come for. Is this kind of...
With that first round at the Passion for Speed Festival, of course, points are now up for grabs, and guys that didn't quite get it right on the first outing are going to try and get it right today. And we had a big one, remember, at Passion for Speed. So we got to take into account that there are guys and girls involved in this category that are fighting hard here for championships, and even into the second round of 2024's season, you can see just how hot it's getting. There, Hopkins under pressure from Dodd up the inside, and it's always great to see my good friend Sean Dodd up there giving it horns. But Hopkins he's been playing around with a couple of cars out on circuit in various categories, and eventually has found a nice new home here in the BMW Car Club Racing Series. So M Performance Racing Series, of course, has got the backing of the OEE, which of course is always a big thing. Oh, and a big moment there. Nice big moment there for the 3 car, out of shape in a big way. And that's certainly not the way that Ari van Heerden wanted to end up his first heat. Yellow flags down into turn 1, possibly because of an issue either around the corner, and safety car. There you go. Problem as well there for the 4-3 machine. That's Javelin Ramsamy. So safety car has been deployed, and that's because Ramsamy is in a very dangerous position. That's on the outside of turn 1 and just inside the kitty litter there. So something must have gone wrong there on Ramsamy's car coming into turn 1, and he wasn't able to get it out of harm's way. Safety car's in. That was an incredibly quick recovery period there from our marshalling team, as always here at Swartkops. And the Truewood car gets on his way and gets into the second half of this first heat. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like Haps and Reynolds have got any answer to the pace of Jaco Storm, and an 11.155 is a very quick lap time around here. Well, we're on to the final lap here. You can see that 1 lap board. Henny the Flag is standing by there, waiting for that Truewood furniture machine of Jaco Storm. There he comes onto the back straight. Haps in second. We're definitely going to have a chat with Nick when he comes and sits in the commentary booth next to me here in a couple of races' time to say, listen, just take me through that first one, and what's the pace differential? What is the factor that is allowing that Truewood furniture machine to get away from Nick? Because Nick has got a very quick car underneath him and is an exceptionally competitive driver. But today, it looks like it's been all about Jaco Storm at the front end, particularly of Class D. So a nice run here from Storm. He's going to hang on ahead of Haps, and it looks like Reynolds will probably hang on there for the 3 spot in the Valve Hospital car. But he's also under a little bit of pressure there from Kurpis Boma. It's not quite done just yet, but flag is out here certainly for Jaco Storm, and the first win in the bag for the second round of the BMW M Performance Racing Series.
That's fantastic.
Further back, of course, we're waiting to see our top Class E competitors. That is Rodriguez in the slightly new livery for him too. That's why I didn't quite pick up on him earlier on, but the 7-7 will tell me it's him as he comes through there. Eddie Rodriguez is going to hang on. Sean Dodd has got up into second, so we saw him just ticking them off one by one, and he comes through there to beat out here C-Dot, our early race leader in Class E for BMW M Performance Racing Series.
Cool, awesome race, crazy heat as usual in February. Really feel boiling in the car as we get going. Had a really good qualifying lap, but was pipped to pole by young Yucky Storm. So I knew I had a big battle on my hands today. Raced a hard race. We had a safety car, so built up a little bit of a gap between me and third and fourth. I had Kurbis behind me and then Neil. So that was a little bit sad to lose that gap. But straight after the safety car came out, looking to take advantage over Yucky, but Yucky was just pulling great performance. But it looked like it went a little bit too far. Yucky seemed like he had broken out, and it looks like it'll give me the race win. So fantastic start here to the SWAT Corps morning.
Right, yeah, so first race back in 10 years. Started Class E for the first race. Had a pretty clean race, made up 2 or 3 places in the early laps and stuff. Safety car threw a little bit of a span in the works, but good enough to keep up to the guys in front of me, and yeah, just managed that gap and won the class, so all good.